Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and currently we're in the sister town of Cape May outside the Old Beach Theater because there's a lot of news going on about this place right here. Now before I get into it, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Now before we get into the reason why we're here, let's talk about the Beach Theater itself. For those who don't know, Hunt's, who owned Hunt's Pier, owned a whole chain of different kind of theaters. From Ventnor all the way down to Cape May, this one here was called the Beach Theater. Now the Beach Theater opened on June 29th, 1950, and had one theater that housed 800 seats. So you could tell this thing was big, and the only thing that's really remaining right now is the main entrance right here, which this used to be the lobby. Let me flip the camera around so I could share it with you. Now, not much of the theater actually exists. Right now, you can clearly see that the box office is still here. They still have the decorations on the side here and over the doors and this little window. Now, I'm going to flip the camera around for you so you can see inside, and you can tell that it's mostly used for storage. Now, back in 2011, this building was put up for sale, and Frank's Theaters bought it. Now at that time, the theater in the back was split into 4 different theaters, a lot smaller, and Frank's realized that there really was nothing for them to do with this property because they built that brand new movie theater in Rio Grande. So they decided to knock down the main theater in the back, keep the front open for shops and businesses, and they were going to build condos back here, but unfortunately, they never got to that point. Now the theater used to take up this entire lot back here, all the way to the back, and you can actually see where the main entrance into from the lobby over would be. This is where you would walk through. You can actually see some of the cinder block that's left over from when they just kind of cut it off. And this is where the condos were gonna go. Let me flip the camera around. And now our friend and Cape May historian Ben Miller took a bunch of photos of them ripping it down. Here are a few of them. So you could only imagine how big this place was. I mean, we're walking back in this lot, which is mostly used for parking now, but all the way back to there, insane on how big it was. Now, after they decided not to build the condos, Frank started running into money issues, and this building kind of got forgotten. I mean, no work has really been done on it since 2011, and really, kind of been falling apart. And so that leaves us with what's going on today. About a month and a half ago, October 13th to be exact, the city came to this building to inspect it and found that the supports holding up the main overhang over here were pretty much failing. And so they had to do the worst thing they could do to all these businesses here. They had to condemn the property, which unfortunately meant that any business that was inside here pretty much got kicked out, not allowed inside, can't continue with their business, which is really awful. Now, if I walk around, you can see all these orange poles. Well, the city wanted to make sure that the structure wasn't going to fall down, so they quickly made holes through the top here, put the poles in so that way the overhang doesn't fall down. And now you're probably wondering, why hasn't Frank's taken care of the facade of this building? Well, they're in bankruptcy court right now. Being in bankruptcy, all the money's being tied up, so there's nothing they could do to fix this building. And well, unfortunately, the property just sold. The property was purchased by Icona Resorts for $6.6 million in bankruptcy court. They are going to build a brand new hotel here named Mahalo Cape May. I mean, personally, I would love to see the theater, but I want to know what you guys think. Write it in the comment section below. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you later, and I'll see you on the beach.